Hello there, my beautiful friend. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today is day 24. This is going to be a nice Yinyasa. So we're going to hold poses, but we're also going to move a little bit. We're going to start this one in kneeling at the back of the mat. So go ahead and meet me there in your most beautiful kneeling position. And if you want to take easy seat, be my guest. Once you get here, let's go ahead and bring the hands to the lap. Roll the shoulder blades back. Close the eyes down here. Taking a big inhale and maybe sighing it out the mouth to land yourself here right now. We've learned so much. So today is just going to be going back through some of the things that we've already talked about. Sometimes when we hear things the first time, we don't fully understand it, but maybe after hearing it a few times, it starts to resonate within us, like, oh, that's what she meant from that. So maybe by my bringing it back up, it will spark something inside of you to say, oh, got it, understand. So nothing new today. A good affirmation would be, I am free to be me. Today is all about exploring self. Digging in, continuing to peel back those layers. On your next inhale, we're going to take the hands up and overhead. Go ahead and take your gaze towards your hands here. Neutral pelvis, don't tilt and dump into the back. And on the exhale, we'll bring them into cactus arms. Gaze stays up. Nice little heart opener here. And on the inhale, they come back up. Should be slow and controlled. And exhale back down into cactus. Gaze is still up. Inhale, up. And exhale back into our cactus arms. Chest is puffed and lifted. Maybe you take your gaze a little further back. Inhale, arms up. We do cactus arms one more time here. And then we're going to sink into our child's pose. You can have your hands at your feet, or you can do extended child's pose by bringing your hands out front and then allowing the forehead to kiss the mat. And we're breathing here. And slowly we are going to peel ourselves up. And we're coming in for cheerleader pose. So we're going to step this right leg up and kind of like a pigeon here. And then this back leg can be the same way. We want to pull it in just a little bit. So if you were ever a cheerleader, you know this pose real well. This is a beautiful hip stretch. So we have options here. If you want to stay here, be my guest. You can also play with strengthening hip flexors here, but I'm going to offer you to fold towards the right here. It's going to feel in all the areas, but we can just come over towards the right. And now if this doesn't feel like anything, you can take this left leg back and kind of roll. So we're finding this extension over here, kind of similar to a pigeon pose, but it's not quite as extreme. We're just warming the body up here, and we're seeing what feels good for us here. For most of us, just laying over here is going to be enough. Slowly walking up if you were folded. And we're going to switch the legs. So now we're going to bring the left leg into the front, right leg tucks behind. Sit up nice and tall, finding the positioning here, finding what feels good. And then, of course, if you fold it over the other leg, I challenge you to do that on this side. So just walking this upper body towards the left side. Like I said, this time we can take this right leg out and roll onto the left leg if we want to feel that deeper. Otherwise, come here and we breathe. Thinking about the prana, the vayu, flowing through you. The apana flows in, the apana flows out, and you are in control of all of the love that you send out and bring in. Slowly we walk up, and we're going to all come around to an all fours position. We're going to go ahead and jump right into our cat-cow here. So once you get there, go ahead and inhale. We drop the chest, lift the gaze. And on the exhale, we round through the spine, taking the gaze to the feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Go ahead and do a few of these. Move into the rhythm of your breath and matching breath to movement. We're all going to take one more round. And we'll all meet back in our neutral all fours position here. We're going to step the right foot in between the hands, lunge. Back foot is not tucked. Now you can stay here, or you can come up hands on knee, or you can take them all the way up overhead if that feels nice for you. Otherwise, we're just pulling these hips forward, really feeling into that tight spot. Sending that love, all of that positive, radiant energy to that tight area. Continuing to pull this right knee in, not allowing it to dump to the side. Go ahead and bring the hands to the mat. Push back, squaring off the hips. Right heel digs into the mat, half splits. These hamstrings may be quite tight. Yesterday's flow was serious on the hamstrings, so if you need a slight bend in this leg, please do take it. We don't want you to be too sore. And we're breathing here, allowing the breath and the energy to do its magic. Slowly we roll forward, and we're going to heel toe this right foot to the outside edge of the mat, coming in for our lizard pose. If you want to stay up on your hands, be my guest. If you want to take the right hand to the right leg, gentle pressure, you could do that. You could also come down to the forearms if that feels good for you here? Wherever we are talking nice, kind thoughts. We are using our ahimsa, nonviolence, and our satya, our purity and cleanliness of our thoughts. How are you thinking about yourself right now? It matters. You matter. And you need to make yourself and your thoughts a priority. Very gently, we rise up here. And we're going to heel toe this right foot all the way towards the left, coming in for pigeon. So this right knee is going to come towards this right wrist, active right foot here. If you need a blanket or a block under that right hip, be my guest and go and slide it under there now. Once you feel good, I want you to sit up here, feeling the sitting up, how this feels so much different than when we fold over. Breathe. And then if it feels good for you, you can fold over this right leg. And remembering the breath. Remembering that we are in control here. Slowly, we peel ourselves up. That piriformis is loving what we're doing for it right now. We're planting the hands, and we're going to step this foot back, but we're going to do hip circles. So don't put the knee down. We're just stepping it back, bending through that knee, and then taking those hip circles. We are in all fours here. Maybe straightening the leg. Just really feeling into that. We've done a lot of work on it. Beautiful. We're tucking the toes. We're walking the hands forward. We're sending the hips up. Down dog. Pedaling the feet out here. Oh, yes. Pushing hard through the hands. Gripping through the mat. We've got our Hasta Bandha in the hands. Pada Bandha in the feet. Uddiyana Bandha in our core. And we're going to hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, nice long lengthened spine. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we'll peel all the way up to standing. Rolling the shoulder blades down the back body. Head and neck come last. Big smiles on faces. And we inhale those arms back up. Open up, cactus arms, big heart opener. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, we lift. Create length. And exhale, we fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back. Lower down knees, chest, chin. Pause. Roll into cobra. And everybody pushes back into our all fours. Beautiful. So we're jumping right onto the other side. Left foot steps in between the hands. Low lunge. You can either keep the hands on the mat, or you can bring them on your knee, or you can take them all the way up overhead if that feels nice for you here. We are pulling the hips forward. We are breathing here. Opening up the body. Left leg is pulling in towards the left. We're not allowing it to splay out. Hands come to the mat. We're going to push back, half splits. Left heel digs into the mat. Can have a nice bend in this left knee, and we have square hips here. Maybe reach, sinking over this leg, if that feels good. Mine are very tight after yesterday's half moon flow. Big breaths. Sending the love to the tight areas, allowing them to open up. And slowly we come back forward. We're going to heel toe this left foot to the outside edge of the mat. Lizard pose. So if you just want to stay here lifted, be my guest. You can also bring left hand to the left leg, light pressure, come into the knife edge of that left foot. Or you can come down to the forearms, whatever feels better for you here. Just bringing some peace and some calm into your body, allowing the body's central nervous system to respond here. Slowly peel the upper body up. Oh yeah, and then we heel toe this foot all the way over, coming in for our pigeon. Left knee comes towards left wrist. Let's sit up nice and tall at first. Feeling the difference. Maybe tuck in that blanket or block under that left hip if you need to. And like I said on the other one, this piriformis is the muscle that we get to stretch here. It's very important. It's the major cause of most low back pain in the United States. All right, and exhale, we can walk forward, coming down to our forearms and collapsing over this left leg. Breathing, thinking about the thoughts that you're speaking to yourself right here. Thinking about the energy you're cultivating right here. Is it positive, loving, joyful energy? And if it's not, can you change the dialogue? I am free to be me. You're slowly going to come up, peeling up, and we're stepping back. So we're going to do those hip leg circles again. Oh, yeah, stretching that left leg. Should feel amazing to release that. Oh, yeah, maybe straightening it, bringing it to the side. Just really allowing it to be released here. Then we'll all meet in neutral, all fours, walk the legs up and come around. We're going to rock and roll. I will normally give the choice, but I really want you to rock and roll with me here. Giving that spine a beautiful massage here, allowing the feet to kick over the head. This is an excellent core workout. So once you do a few of these, we are going to land on our back and do just a small set of core. Let's go ahead and do my favorite. So we're going to interlace our hands, Kali Mudra, overhead. We're just going to do 4 of them, okay? So 2 on each side. Left leg drops, and let's come up, down, back up. Switch the legs. Up, down, back up. Switch the legs. Up, down, back up. Switch the legs. One more time. Up, down, up. Hug those knees in. Biggest hug you've given yourself all day long. Take the arms out into a T here, and let's allow them to drop over towards the right. Maybe bringing this right hand so this left leg gaze goes towards the left. And we breathe, making sure to fill the belly up with air here. And now we come back to center. Arms are back in our T. Knees drop over towards the left. Gaze goes towards the right. Maybe bringing this left hand to the right knee. Remembering that breath. Remembering the positive talk. The cleanliness of our thoughts here. Slowly we come back to center. We're going to take our legs into our cobbler shape, coming in for our Shavasana here. Tucking those shoulder blades. Palms can face up beside of you. Melting into this mat here. Our bodies should feel nice and calm and ready for this Shavasana. Remembering our thoughts towards ourselves and our bodies should be kind. They should be compassionate and full of grace. I am free to be me. Beginning to deepen the breath here. Bringing the knees to touch and allowing them to drop over to one side. And we pause in our fetal position. Nice in breath and out breath. And we'll push up and meet in our comfortable seat. Hands at heart center. I am free to be me. I hope that you receive all the benefits of this beautiful restorative practice. And may you be happy and free. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate all the support and all the love. Please do like, comment, and let me know how it went. I look forward to seeing you back on the mat.